All right, my beloved Chelsea fan, let's talk about the press conference for our coach ahead of our game, Pavos. Yes, in the Stratford Bay. Yes, first of all, the press asked him about injury. They say yes. They say Estival, Gittins, and Gusto they are back in training, but they need to assess them. Maybe they're gonna be fit for the match. So they asked him about Enzo Fernandez. Like, is he still because they see that he missed training yesterday? They say yes. Enzo Fernandez is sick, that he missed training yesterday, but he's back in training today. But he said, I think it was the last game was his birthday, so he still play and he's still feeling sick. But they need to see maybe he's gonna be able to play tomorrow. And they asked him about Uncle Tosin. Yeah, he said Uncle Tosin is out with hamstring injury. He's gonna be out for I think 4 or 5 weeks. And they asked him about Aksu Disasi being back in training. He said yes, Aksu Disasi is back, but he told them, all the players, all of them, that this is a clean slate, that whatever happened with them and Enzo Maresca is not up to him. That him is just here for new slate. So any whatever happened is there. You don't have anything to do with it. Then they asked me about Raheem Sterling also. Like, is he Raheem Sterling gonna be back? He said that he cannot make a comment because Raheem Sterling already started doing something else, so he cannot make any comment right now. And they asked me about Glass the Lamb. Man, I'm still gonna be calling the Glass the Lamb because he never proved me wrong yet. So until he proved me wrong, I'm gonna stop calling Glass the Lamb. So they asked him, but is he excited? Is it surprising to see a Glass the Lamb? Which I said no. He said Chelsea, seeing Glass the Lamb in Chelsea is not surprising because he's been monitoring his status since even when he was in Starboard. That he's an incredible player, hard worker. But me, I don't say like that. Though. And they asked him about how can Chelsea avoid the playoff. He said yes, him too. He will be excited to avoid playoff because all the game matters. That boy, you want to take the game one by one though. Then they asked about facing David Luiz because we know that David Luiz is a Chelsea player before and stuff like. He said yes. He said David Luiz is an incredible player. That is a player that I think their last game, Pavos last game, they have to take him up due to maybe tired or injury. But he said whatever happened, is he gonna be able to see what's going on? But David Luiz shouldn't be an issue for us. Then they asked him about Enzo Fernandez's best position. He said, well, Enzo Fernandez is a volatile player that he can play any position, and he's an incredible player that he's a good world class player. As you know, he won World Cup before. Then asked him about manager winning championship for Chelsea, the two champions, that the manager that won championship was higher in the mid season. He said, can he replicate that? He said, well, he would try that. He would love to, but he want to take one game by one game at a time. Then they asked me about Sa that won the AFCON 2025 for Senegal. He said yes, Sa is a good player, but he cannot make too much comment about it because he's not his player yet. But you don't know anything except he's his player. And one thing I want to bring out is Basquet, the player that Chelsea want to buy. He said, well, if Chelsea want to buy him, it's fine, but he's keeping tabs on it. But he don't have anything to say until he's his player. But you see, one thing I love about this player is he don't beat around the bush. That's why I love him. Like, what he want to hear, he tell you. What he cannot tell you, tell you. If he's not your player, but not like you're gonna be talking. But we don't want to be talking about Fernandez, Maresca anymore. But this is what he said. These are what Mr. Liam said, but I'm looking up to the game because this man is gonna be the man that's gonna get this Chelsea to the next level. Believe me, guys. I believe in him so much. You see, my jersey is here. I wash it and I clean it. It's gonna be the one to change it for me. You see, these are already. I always pamper my jersey. So that is the press conference for the our coach. Let's look up to the game. What do you guys think about the press conference? Let me know in the comment below. I love this game.